Hello and welcome back to my channel, my friends, and welcome to day 12 of May I Scraplift You. So today you can see the layout that I'm scraplifting up there in the corner. I am scraplifting the lovely and talented and poised Laura Alberts. I absolutely love Laura's style. And I love watching her process videos. I always find them so relaxing. She is always so poised and she goes through everything slowly, but not slowly. I don't know how to explain it. I just love watching her videos, and I love her scrapbooking style for sure. She has started doing her Friday night lives again. As you know, I'm a little bit of a wuss. So by the time she is on my time, it's generally 10 o'clock my time. So I tend to have them on Saturday morning or Sunday morning with my coffee. Laura is also on the Coco Vanilla design team, Coco Vanilla Studios design team, and the layout I'm scraplifting is one she did for the design team, and I used Sunkissed as well. In fact, I started this layout pretty much as an integral scrap lift, almost down to the papers. Now, I had two different photos chosen for this, but in the end, I really wanted to record these gorgeous cherry blossoms that I was able to snap on my walk back from Mum's just this past weekend. And therefore, the first sort of modification that I did is I decided to bring the navy paper to the forefront and mat it on white this time, because of course the photo is basically white with a little bit of green and of course the wood color in it. But that made me want to have the blue, this gorgeous blue pattern paper, more in the foreground as opposed to the frame. So that is the first modification that I did, but it's a very small one. Then my strips of paper, these two strips of paper are exactly the same ones that Laura uses in her layout. And then I went, because of the navy being a little bit more in the foreground, I went with the pink heart paper as opposed to that gorgeous teal that Laura chose. Now, of course, one thing I didn't think of, there's always something. It's beautiful here, and now, of course, my hearts are laying down on this side, but hey-ho, it is what it is. So I got my lovely strips down, and they span the entire 12 inches of the layout. So I got those down exactly the same way that Laura did. I matted my photos in two pieces of pattern paper. I used the 6x8 papers from Sunkissed to do that. This lovely pink with just a sort of like white line on it, and then this fun little confetti, rainbow confetti on white. Now the other thing, and if you look at Laura's layout, there is a little bit of mixed media that I sort of missed a little bit, although I don't know whether it's actually mixed media or whether it's the clear stickers that she used, because I think what she used over on the right-hand side here may be the clear stickers. I did not do that part, but I did do the splatters, and I wanted to do, so I got some white acrylic paint. I watered down some white acrylic paint, so I thought that would sort of lighten it as well, because for sure using the navy as the foreground of my background, if you can say that, darkens the page up a little bit. So I do like the effect of all of the white splatters. I use just everyday white acrylic paint that I water down. I think the brand that I have is Amsterdam. I think I got it at the art store here, just a local art store in my area. But I love using it for that. It's still the best thing that I have found so far for white splatters. So I got that down, my photo down exactly the same way that Laura did. I took exactly the same die cut that she did to put up in my little corner here. Now, I had to modify my colors a little bit over here, and the I love you sort of didn't fit either, but I still followed the same kind of philosophy with the be happy, with the fun tab here. I used captured happy days with this little banner here and 2 little hearts. This is a die cut, and this is one of the puffy hearts from the puffy heart package, and I got that down. And then down here I put sweet memories, again fairly similar to the way that Laura did, all just a different die cut. And then I proceeded to get my florals down in this lovely corner here. And I had done some fussy cutting for another layout. I can't remember which one. I think it might have been for last month's Scrap 5. So I had done some fussy cutting, and I decided to get those 2 pieces onto this layout. So I popped them there, and then I sort of worked around that. I have this lovely floral, and I went to get a couple of the puffy sticker rainbows as opposed to the large one. I did have the large one out, and I sort of fussy cut around it because there was too much white the way Laura did, but I didn't like it. I found it just a little bit too big here because I think Laura's photo is bigger than mine. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely photo of her daughter, by the way. So I used 2 of the small puffies. Now I suddenly realized that I don't have a third. I'm not really going to let that bother me too much. Or if it does, maybe I'll come and pop it. We'll see. But for now, I'm not going to let it bother me. I use some more of the die cuts. And these little bits that I sort of fussy cut, I just left them. They're not popped up, and I just didn't put any glue. So it sort of gives a little bit of dimension and a little bit of free flowing. Got some more of the florals. This one I did pop this side up on foam, popped a little heart there so that I would have the repetition of the heart. And then over here, my original idea, cherry blossom, this is always exactly what I wanted my title to be, and these are the alphas that I wanted to use. I originally was going to do it the same way Laura did, but blossoms is too big and it didn't fit very well. So I thought I would instead bring it over this way and still replicate a little bit the kind of embellishment that Laura did, albeit a little bit more, and pop my little journaling spot here, this journaling tab from the Nicole Jones 911 DigiPrints. Pop it in there because this really doesn't need much on my walk back from Mum's, 8th of May, 21. Popped a few little die cuts here in the little nooks and crannies, and I like the way these all finish at different lengths, shorter, a little bit longer, and a little bit longer. And then I just used a few of the little stickers. Love this, Summer Vibes, the Scenic Route, because I, love strolling back. Whenever I walk back, when I go to my mom's, I tend to walk a little bit faster so that I can get there, but often on the way back after I've done the chores, the errands, the banking, whatever else needs to be done, I'm a little bit tired, and I appreciate just strolling and stopping and admiring at the garden center. And then there is also a park on the way home, which is the same park that I used to play in as a child. I'm going to do a layout about that in the next few weeks as well. Now, there's a little bit of a space here. I don't know whether it bothers me or not. Tell me what you think. But quite frankly, putting something there, I find it makes it too busy. And I'm sort of okay with that little spot. I think it's big enough that it doesn't really look trapped. Tell me what you think. I will, of course, link Laura's channel down below. She also has a Facebook group, which I think is it Scrap All the Photos? Something like that. It's a fun group. I will link that down below. make sure you check her out. I'm sure you're already subscribed to Laura and you watch her on a regular basis. So thank you so much, my lovely friend, for the awesome inspiration. Cocoa Vanilla is one of my favorite manufacturers, so I'm always so thrilled when I see your gorgeous layouts using collections that I might have, because I have got the past 2 or 3. I'm starting to get the Cocoa Vanilla now on a very regular basis. So that is day 12 in the books. Come back tomorrow to see what we get up to for day 13. Make sure you go see what everybody else was up to today and go get some lovely inspiration from Laura. And I will see you back again. Thank you so much for being here. Happy scrapping and be safe, my friends. Bye for now.